A vanity card is a 1-second piece of film at the end of a television show that announces the person who is actually not fiscally responsible for the production of anything. Usually a writer, producer of some sort. Huh? It's called a vanity card because essentially it's bullshit. It speaks to nothing about producing the show in terms of paying people and renting studio space and cameras and feeding everyone. It's given to a writer. They give you tickets to a Laker game and you're not so antsy. The vanity cards I was given for Grace Under Fire and Sybil was a photograph of an old Macintosh computer, a crystal glass with Jack Daniels and a Cohiba. Those were the three iconic items in my life at the time. So I thought, why not feature them? Then when Dharma and Greg started and it was time to do a new card for the pilot of Dharma and Greg, I began the idea of writing. The very first one I wrote was just a series of I believe, the things I believe in. They ranged all over the place. One sentence, which I've always been fond of, I think might be the name of my book or on my tombstone. I'm not sure, whichever comes first. And it was, I believe that what doesn't kill us makes us bitter. And in the beginning, these little essays were viewed by very few people because there was no DVRs at the time. With the VCR technology, the best you could get would be the letters wobbling, and reading it was a chore. So I got away with murder for a while. Occasionally, the phone will ring, and a high-ranking network official will call and say that the vanity card that I was hoping to air on the following week's episode of 2.5 Men is unacceptable. And what were you thinking? There's censorship I understand, and there's censorship that baffles me. That seems so arbitrary and so, really? Come on. I just find that charming. I enjoy those conversations. Once I realized people were reading them and reproducing it at internet sites, lots of internet sites, now you actually have to take great care that it has a little bit of substance to it so that it's worth the time. I think I've written a couple that I'm really proud of, and I've written a couple that are, yikes. What a brat. It's pure ego. It is the essence of vanity, right? I mean, please like these. It's the diary of a sitcom writer. I have no process for writing the cards. I generally sit down the night before it's due, just like homework. Nothing's changed since high school. And I try and find my way through something. The vanity cards that are 2 or 3 words, I think are safely described as I ran out of time or I was just lazy. So occasionally I'll repeat stuff, and occasionally I'll do something very lazy, like take a picture of the writers fooling around and put that up as a vanity card. Maybe it makes you smile, or God willing, even laugh. And then it's made the show more of an experience than it would otherwise have been. Had I known that the cards were going to become something that people checked in on, would I have done it? Sure. But let's face it, it's called a vanity card. The root of the word is vain, self-obsessed, self-absorption. The world revolves around me. That is appealing to everyone, and I'm not above that. I'm just a man, damn it. It's quite an opportunity. I mean, prime time, 1 second, me.